All
right.
And I think this is good.
I want to do a lot more with it. I mean, just started.
Yeah, we can do a lot more with it, but it's a good start, I think.
Yeah, I think having a home.
And my idea of
Go ahead.
Oh, if
you're cutting in and out.
A few people who also like to write about music have a monthly just say, okay, this is my album of the month. Or not my album of the month. This month listen to this and this band, I really like them, and so maybe like 5 people, every of these 5 people just writes just one piece just to start. So we have 5 releases that we put spotlight on this website. And then we maybe attract more writers who like to write music, and slowly we have a growing web magazine. This is what's about Creative Commons music.
I can't hear you very well, Stoffel. Sorry.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out.
Look in the chat. There's some.
I am cutting.
Okay, now you sound. It sounds like you might be back.
Okay, maybe I'm. Okay, I have to go through my flat and kick. It's working now.
It sounds good
right now. It's good.
Yeah.
Okay. So my idea is what about a little web blog magazine kind of type where we have like 4 or 5 people who commit to write one post every month about just one web release, just one release that they really like. So, and this would ensure that we have like 4 or 5 posts, maybe every week, if we are taking turns, and then slowly it's filling up, and we have a kind of a web magazine, and this will attract maybe more people who also like to write about Creative Commons music, and then maybe we try to start interviewing bands, and just try to slowly build up. And I could commit to present just one release. It doesn't have to be new, just to do something. And I think this is more charming than to have some kind of charts. Just let different people write about what they really like. And then I will figure out, Dark is into metal music. Okay, let's see what Dark is liking. And William Magus likes, you're quite into jazz, I think. Is it right?
No, but that's okay. That's good.
No. Okay. I just thought that you have some. Okay, then I'm.
It's good. I like jazz. I don't like country.
Okay, or maybe Herr Irrtum is always writing about this weird German underground stuff. I don't like it, so I don't read Herr Irrtum, but I read Dark Whitfield, and slowly people are following just other people who they like. So, and then somebody from Italy says, hey, there is this cool website where people are writing about Creative Commons music. I want to write about the scene in Italy. And then maybe we reach out to Indonesia and find some people who write. So, and slowly start building something.
I love it.
It's just an idea, but I think this is, for me, it would be more worth than some kind of auto-generated charts. I don't care about charts.
I mean,
I care.
I asked people to do this months ago, and nobody was interested. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we can get it going now. But
that is something. Asking people to do something, you need to hang on to do that. People are slow in taking up, and sometimes you have to remind them again, and then again. But sometimes if the if the flows are right, something starts to grow, and then you have it. But you have to hang on. You can't just say, I asked people like 2 years ago and no one did something and that's it. No, I understand your frustration, but that you need a long breath to get things going in this way. And Stoffel, if I understand you right, you want to have certain topics and try to accumulate them like a web ring or something like that. Do I understand that right? Stoffel, if you talk, then you are muted. Yeah, your audio is broken. Okay. Okay. I mean, that is a harsh words of mine, because I know that Doug is hanging on this since years. No, I just want to say it doesn't help to give up too early. No?
Yeah. Migration. Just yeah.
Sorry, I see his chat kicking off some family members. Okay. Yeah, he had said a curated directory of net labels, podcasts, catalogs, musicians. Yeah, I love that. I don't know how we organize that correctly, and I think a wiki would be helpful. In addition to the reviews, I hope we could do that.
Okay, so here's the way the trend works on the CC hits. The decay method. This theme that they're talking about is the theme for the podcast. So that was another thing that they did, is like they would post a show. I mean, post a track each day, and then people could vote on that track.
So you're basically only committed to listening to like 5 minutes of music, basically.
Yeah, for they had the daily shows and the weekly shows, which
That's
would play
cool.
like the weekly show would play like all the tracks for the week. So if you didn't want just like a little thing, and then the monthly show would like go over the charts. So
and how do you choose which song it is every day?
Oh, that was automated the way that they did it. So it was just a random track from the archives.
That would be a really interesting way to build community. Like if you could have a group, if you could know who the group of people were, right? If you could like build a network of people who, okay, we're all committing to playing this, to voting on a track every day. And then you could see like, you could kind of build that little community of people who were part of that. You think that would be?
Yeah, I mean, we may want to talk to John and see what like questions came up as far as like the specifics of the code. I mean, I guess there's some outstanding issues here, so that might be some work that we just need to,
Oh shit! And then you can maybe instead of automating it, you as a member of the community, you can somehow vote for the next track to be the one that everybody has to vote on. So you could basically get artists to like want to be part of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think people would do that?
Don't know.
It seems like a small commitment.
So it's 30-day resets. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if like any of the other. I know that Mike had some charts on the Blocksonic website too, so there's some code there. And what Mike did back when, I don't think he ever put them back on there. I don't know where it would be if he put it back on there. But what he did to avoid the, basically the stickiness of the charts is he had a separate chart, which was called the slow burn chart. And so it was like specifically pointed out to like, hey, these are the ones that nobody's been voting for. Maybe you should check them out. Which I thought was an interesting way to deal with that. I don't know that it's the best way, but
what if you had to be like consistent voter for like so many days in order to recommend a song?
Okay, yeah, so members or
anybody else there think that's modification to that, or think that would work?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know enough about, how much, like, I really liked CC Hits, but, like, the website repos only got like 5 stars. So it's not like, this is a giant project or anything. So it's hard to know. But this, you're asking about like the shows and how they picked. This is the showrunner scripts are in here. So yeah, so
it would have to be CC Music. Maybe you go to our website to vote.
Yeah, I mean, we could easily just have like a subdomain, something like CC Hits, dot, Freeze, something like that, or it could just be like chart,
right? And then you see what's the most recent. You see what. Well, that would be good too, because then I don't know. You couldn't like rig it, right? Because it would be just like that's the day's vote, and you vote the one time.
Well, I mean the vote, the way it is in CC Hits is you just vote if you like the track or not. So you could go back through the archives and vote.
Okay.
So, let's go back and see what they've still got up on the website. Don't know what I did with that. But It's not a long URL to type in. So yeah, you just press, I like this track, and that's it. That's what you do. And they're not worried about, vote spam because the votes decay. So you can vote spam it and get it up to the top of the chart, but then that's it. you vote spammed. So
your votes become worth less?
Yes. Yeah. So that's the idea.
Okay.
So what'll happen is they'll get played on like the weekly charts and the daily exposure show, and then they'll, based on that, how many times they're on the chart, then it will decay. So
are they manually selected to get on the page, or how do they get on the page? Sorry,
no.
I'm really new to this CC Hits thing.
Yeah, so the tracks were picked by the showrunner script. So this shell script just went through and created the daily show, and then the other shows are more complicated because they have to pick tracks on the chart. But the daily show was basically like, has it been on the daily show before? If not, create the MP3 file, send it to the feed. So pretty simple mechanism. So the way that they did it, I think, was by submission. So like, I don't know how we get in here, but there for a while, Music Monument was participating in this. It's not really a search anymore, but basically, like, you could submit tracks. I don't know if that's the best way to do it. Maybe that's a good way to do it. The way I was thinking about doing it is maybe we use Rhino's collection, and then we just build it off Rhino's collection, because I think he has a pretty good collection. So we need to talk to Rhino about that, but that was kind of in my head the way that it would work. He's got the MP3, build the MP3 from that. If you want your track to be on the Friends of CC Music chart, send your track to Rhino. That's kind of what I think is the easiest way to deal with that, assuming that Rhino plays ball with that. That way we're not sort of starting from scratch on what can be included. So
that means the message has to get out that this exists.
Yeah,
to
for
the
sure.
small Hungarian village, which has a strange dance movement there, so that they know about it and can submit.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, they have a reason to. Not, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
if you're a CC artist, and then like it's a self, I want to tell other people about it because I'm putting my music on there, and I want to put my music on there because do we know who puts up that the thing we were talking about earlier, the filter for Bandcamp?
I don't know. There's a Mastodon account, but I don't know them personally.
Yeah.
I mentioned them the other day.
I wonder if we could responded. Do that for more than just Bandcamp.
I don't see any reason why not. I mean, the thing about the FMA and Jamendo is it's all Creative Commons,
right?
So you don't need a Creative Commons specific
search. Yeah.
Yeah, but having like one search to rule them all is perhaps not a terrible idea.
Just new music, new CC music. Like
one thing that's interesting, not necessarily a criticism, but something to know about, is that they're very upfront about this. So things get added to Bandcamp, whenever, like 2023, 2022. Like they're going back through like the archives here.
Oh, they are. Okay.
Yeah, and then they're posting them to, you know, to the well, actually, you know what? It says added and then updated. So they've got the social post here. So I think these social posts, yeah, I mean, they all line up. So basically this updated means that like the metadata for this has been updated,
Yeah.
but in reality, the only metadata that's getting updated is it's being posted to social. So I guess there could be other things that caused an update, like maybe the artist changes the license, and maybe that would change the update. I'm not real sure.
Right.
I don't know if this code is on
Sure.
out on some sort of repo somewhere. But yeah, so this was like solving, you know, their own itch to get some stuff.
Right. A lot of us share that itch.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, can you hear us?
You're muted.
Hey.
Yeah.
I can hear you guys.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
How are you?
sweet.
Figured I'd jump on a little before 3.
Yeah, no, that's cool. What we're gonna do, the way we've been doing it is we break 10 minutes before, so we'll have a little unrecorded time here coming up, and then people can go use the bathroom or do whatever, which I need mentally the break after staring at the computer since 8 a.m. this morning.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, if you guys wanted to talk about this stuff, I mean, we're kind of already talking about website stuff. I mean, I mostly wanted to talk about design, and we had my old design that I picked the theme for that apparently people didn't like before, and but Williams changed that, and it certainly looks more
Simplified. Simple.
yeah. You know, it's like when you build a house for yourself versus, you know,
Right.
you set up your house for a shilling. So
Yeah.
it's more mainstream perhaps. But in any case, we have been talking about like additional like things that would be pieces that would be part of the website. So if you guys want, I could go ahead and cut this and cut us over to the website thing, and you guys could get started while I take a break. I know Stovall's been having some internet problems, so I don't know if you guys have enough to say. Are you gonna take the break, William, or
I don't have to.
I mean, it's up to you guys. If you guys wanna go ahead and start talking about it, then why don't I go ahead and cut it, and then people don't have to listen to us talk about